George Herbert Walker Bush. This is according to Ron Paul. Bush is a bum, Paul wrote in November 15, 1992, issue of his newsletter, The Ron Paul Political Report, and asked about the current President Bush, whether he voted for him in 2004. Paul says no, he misled us in 2000. Asked if he voted for Bush in 2000. No, I didn't vote for him then either. I wasn't convinced he was a conservative. And actually, in 1987, you submitted a letter of resignation to the Republican Party. I therefore resign my membership in the Republican Party and enclose my membership card. If Reagan's a failure, Bush 41 is a bum, and you didn't vote for Bush 41 is a bum, and 43 you didn't vote for, and you resigned from the Republican Party, why are you running for Republican candidate for president?
Because I represent what Republicanism used to be. I represent the group that wanted to get rid of the Department of Education, the part of the Republican Party that used to be non-interventions overseas. That was the tradition, the Robert Taft wing of the party. There was a time when the Republicans defended individual liberty and the Constitution and decreased spending. So the radicals, the ones who don't really belong in the Republican Party, and why the Republican Party is shrinking, why the base is so small, is because they don't stand for these ideals anymore. So I stand for the ideals of the Republican Party. I've been elected 10 times as a Republican. I've been a Republican all my life, except for that 1 year that I ran as a libertarian. But no, I represent the Republican ideals, I think, much more so than the individuals running for the party right now.
If you do not win the Republican nomination for president, will you run as an independent in 2008?
I have no intention to do that.
Absolute promise.
I have no intention of doing that.
Well, but no intention is a wiggle word.
Okay, I deserve one wiggle now and then, Tim. I mean, what's the devil?
So no Sherman-esque statement. I will not run as an independent.
Well, I can be pretty darn sure that I have no intention, no plans of doing it, and that's about 99.9% of the chance. I don't like people who are such absolutists. I will never do this, or I will win. I'm going to come in first. I don't like those absolutist terms in politics.
But the door is open a little bit.
Not very much. It really isn't. I don't play. Tim, we just raised $10 million in 2 days. We haven't even had a race. We have February 5th coming up. We have a campaign to run. Why do you ask all the other candidates? How many other candidates have you asked, are you going to run as a third-party candidate if you don't win? Have you asked John McCain that?
Well, if someone has a history of running as a third-party candidate, sure. You ran in '88 as a libertarian. Yeah, it's a logical question.
Yeah, I know, but they're independent, so I ask them too.
I will.